Marvel Studios' TV output has been absolutely ridiculous the last 2 years. Project after project on Disney Plus that was overlapping with multiple films, but that's of course all slowing down, and we've seen multiple productions get delayed, some pretty substantially into 2024. And now we're hearing that this is all due to multiple scheduling impacts that delayed multiple things, including actor availability. So I think most of you know how Marvel Studios operates by now. They give you a contract, sometimes it's a lot of appearances, 6+, sometimes it's like 2 to 3. And they essentially tell you, we need you for this project that you're signing up for, but we're also going to have you in mind for a couple of other things, so keep your schedule clean. So actors typically are waiting the call and they never know when it's going to show up. Sometimes it shows up and they have to literally scrap other projects, and other times actors that could potentially be sought for a return, like for example Kristen Ritter for Jessica Jones, we learned that she wasn't available for She-Hulk because they wouldn't tell her that they needed her literally deep into her signing on to another project, which again is a problem. So what we're hearing is that there's multiple delays that we're seeing that are happening with Agatha Coven of Chaos, for example, Echo and the production of that, and possibly even things impacting Daredevil Born Again because of the nature of how they handle these roles, these cameos, trying to keep it secret, and also their production timetable, because they need to do things a certain way, and they're constantly overlapping with other productions. People are being spread really thin if you really look at it, and these same production houses that are working on all this CG are also working on multiple projects. So things are constantly getting bumped back because things are constantly moving to the forefront because some things are necessary to be bumped forward, while other things get bumped back into the queue, aka visual effects. What are they going to do when they have 5 Marvel Studios projects that they got to work on for the next 6 months, and the films need to be first? But then at the same time, you need to produce the show that's coming up that's dropping somewhere around the film, which means that the production and the post-production on the thing coming after naturally needs to be bumped back or put on hold slightly, or you need to shuffle around schedules for reshoots, because again, you're running into deadlines, not just the ones that you imposed, but deadlines on both sides, on every side, that could potentially interfere. So it really sounds like Marvel Studios is kind of stuck in a weird place where they keep rolling forward, but the amount of productions are turning up to be too much at once. And I definitely think we're seeing that. I mean, promising like 12 projects a year and then bumping it down to 8 because you can't meet the demand, because you met the demand previously because all of 2020 and half of 2021 was literally non-existent. I mean, you see what's happening here. They've taken on more than they can handle, and now they're kind of stuck in an interesting place. And I hope they find their footing and they can get the messaging out that maybe we don't need 12 projects a year, but again, who really knows? They're pushing out content real quick, and some of it is clearly suffering because of it.